All right, as you heard, we are ready to start our first post-race press conference here in
Sunday
Media
Night
Center.
Football on NBC, Packers, Seahawks.
That's right. We got to get this thing going. So without further ado, our second and third place finishers in today's race. Carl Edwards, driver of the number 19 Stanley Toyota, and Matt Kenseth, driver of the number 20 Dollar General Toyota, both for Joe Gibbs Racing. We'll open it up. Just a general question for both of you guys. Seemed like the JGR cars struggled a little bit in the early going compared to some of the other teams, and then you guys really came on strong in the end, obviously. Denny taking the checkered, you guys following up second and third. Just each talk a little bit about your runs and that progression throughout the race.
Yeah, it looked like, I didn't see in the front for a while, but it looked like Kyle was pretty fast. You know, he had a really fast car there for a long time, and that gave us a lot of hope. You know, we knew that maybe if we get our lap back and get back up there, we'd be all right. I had a speeding penalty, so I set us back there. But overall, I mean, we planned on the racetrack changing a lot, and I felt like my guys did a great job, you know, getting the car tuned in for the end. I felt like all of us as a group at JGR worked well together this weekend, and we got great results, so I'm happy with the day.
I definitely didn't speed anywhere today. We really struggled. We had probably a 15th place car at best, and just barely hung on the lead lap all day, and got the right line at the restart. Jason made some good adjustments. Guys never quit, and we were in the right line at the restart. Everybody got bottled up, and I think I passed 7 or 8 of them in the first corner, and another 2 or 3 the next set of corners, and somehow we wound up fifth. So we definitely finished way better than we deserved today, but you know, that's what you have to do in these things. You got to take your days and try to make them the best you can. So happy for Denny. It's been a few months since it's been a victory lane, so all our cars had really good finishes today, so that's the bright side of it.
All right, we'll go ahead and open it up. Raise your hand. We'll get you a mic. State your name and affiliation, please. We'll start right here in the front with Jenna.
Whenever you guys are done.
Carry on. We're done. We're ready.
Jenna Fryer, AP. Carl, I know that you're only focused on yourself, but there was a time that you were a lap down and Denny was a lap down.
That's not true. Maybe in the past, but he focuses on all of us now.
I meant like in that moment.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's easy to focus on Matt, because if you don't, he'll just go ahead and knock into you and make sure you're paying attention. You know?
Wake you up.
Why didn't he do that to Townley yesterday?
Who? All right, go ahead. I'm messing this whole interview up.
So you and Denny are both a lap down, and you're running last of all the chase drivers, and now you're first and second. I mean, would you have ever thought that at that time?
No, not at that time. But I'll tell you what, my guys just do a great job on pit road. They really do. Darian never loses his cool ever, and he played the game perfectly with pit strategy. And then at the end, truly, once we got into turn 1 on the final restart, I was like, I got this thing. I got better tires than all these guys. And Kurt was unbelievable on old tires. And I thought, well, he got tires. I didn't know he had tires, but it turns out he didn't, I guess. And then I thought, Denny's mine, you know. He's a sitting duck, and he drove the wheels off of that thing. He was really hung on with those tires that he had. So I don't know if that's exactly an answer to your question, but I was definitely surprised at Denny's speed at the end, and I was really happy that we got back up there.
All right, we'll go over here to the front right.
Kyle Bukowski, the fourth turn. For both of you guys, in terms of how aggressive the field was this race similar to last year's at all?
How aggressive what was?
How aggressive the field was.
Oh, the field was? I mean, I think that it's aggressive every week. I mean, I think that the competition is so close. Your best chance of passing is on, you know, pit road, and your second best chance is on restarts. And you know, when you get it mixed up there then, and you have, you know, old tires, 2 tires, and 4 tires all mixed in together, usually in a 5-lap run, it'll be pretty crazy.
I really felt like it was a little more aggressive from where I was sitting. Some things I saw, I thought it was just a notch up, and I feel like it's going to stay that way. I know it. There were some things I just saw some guys barely slip into some spots that I hadn't seen in a couple weeks.
Any other questions? Yep, we'll go over here to the left. Stan.
Stan Creekmore with RPMTonight.com. Over this way. Other way, guys. And this is actually for both of you. Talk a little bit, if you will, about the quality of the Goodyear tires today, and does it make you feel comfortable on going into the next 9 races?
Well, it's the same tire we've ran here the last couple of years, and I don't think we run them again in the next 9 races. except for maybe Texas. So I thought they were fine for her.
Yeah, I did like how they fell off a little bit, and it seemed like it was fun to drive. You know, the car got a little tougher to handle after a few laps. Towards the end of the day, it seemed like the track just sped up overall, but middle of the day, felt like you could really do something. I liked the tire.
All right, any final questions for Matt or Carl? Yep, go one more right here in the front.
Zach Robo, University. For either of you, wondered if you had any thoughts on Kevin's comments on Thursday about Joe Gibbs Racing and beating them in the chase.
No, none really.
Nah, I mean, I think it's good to have confidence. You know, I mean, he stepped up to the plate last year when the pressure was on, won the last 2 races to get in the chase and win it. So I mean, I'd have that same confidence, I guess, if I was in that spot.
All right, Matt, Carl, thank you guys for joining us. Congratulations on a strong run.
Thanks, guys.